Okay, so again, getting into the salon area, you do have a very nice table. You also have a much smaller oval table that connects into it. So you have an option of removing the larger table and storing it in this storage compartment here. You also can lower this table down using a much smaller aluminum leg, and it becomes a very nice pit area, like a queen size bed. So this is where, when we have couples visiting with us and staying on the boat, typically they go ahead and stay here versus one of the smaller cabins. Cabins are fine for individual adults, but not so much for a couple. The forward owner's cabin is the exception, of course, to that. I'm going to go ahead and go through the generator. I'm currently sitting in my slip here in Marathon, and I am using shore power. So you see my line 1 and line 2 are both on and green. That is shore power coming from the marina. I'm going to go ahead, however, and I'm going to turn off my air conditioning units. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off my main power coming from shore. And I now I have no AC coming into the boat whatsoever. I do have this is my AC panel. Okay, you see microwave, you see outlets, battery charger, water heater, etc. The air conditioners. So there's 2 air conditioning units, and I'll go through those, as well as the water pump. So that's the 3 things that make up the air conditioner. Then you have your DC panel, and this is everything like your running lights, your tricolor lights, your anchor light, your water pump, your fans, etc. You can see all of the various displays there. And it also has fuses that'll pop if there's a short or if there's any issues going on whatsoever. So we want to go ahead and get some AC going. So I'm going to look here at this is my Fisher Panda generator, which has 143.2 hours on it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn him on. I want to go ahead and generate my own AC. So I'm going to go ahead and fire him up. Now the lazarette is currently exposed, even though the generator itself still has its clamshell cover on it. But when the lazarette is closed up and the cabin door is closed and the air conditioning's running, you can barely hear a hum. So you really don't hear much going on whatsoever. So we're running there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the air conditioner on, as well as battery charger, as well as water heater, etc. Now we're still coming up to speed on the generator. We're still now what I need to do is flip these breakers on. Okay, so now that AC load is being taken by the generator. So you'll see the rocker switches, the 2 top lines are shore power. This little pin goes up or down, and if it's in down mode, you can go ahead and use the shore power. In this case, however, I've gone ahead and turned, I've pushed this up, I've turned this side on. So now what we're doing is we're getting AC delivered from the generator itself. So you see generator is fully operational. You see the air conditioner is turned on. Okay. And you can see I've turned on battery charger, water heater. I can turn on the microwave. I can turn on the outlets, which are the AC outlets. We do also have an inverter on the boat. So you do have that. Now we don't use the inverter really sitting on the battery bank. We don't have that much battery power on board. But we do use the inverter to convert power from the generator into full AC that runs. It's basically a DC bus that runs on the boat, and this enables you to convert that to AC. So you're able to be out there on anchor and have access to all of your electronics, etc. with no problem. We have a stereo. We've added a little Bluetooth receiver to it, which didn't natively come with the stereo, so that's there. And we do also have the VHF radio that comes with the boat. We also have an EPIRB, emergency beacon, that can be used if you're going in an area and you start to sink or have problems. You can throw that in the water and they can track exactly where you are. Okay, so again, we're running fully on our generator. I'm going to go ahead and turn him off. I'm going to leave the load on to the generator, And I'm going to turn off the power. Okay, so now I go ahead and turn off the air conditioning and all of the various switches, and we're going to go back to shore power. Okay. So there we go. Now this is one air conditioner here, which is for the forward cabin, which is the owner's cabin. This is the owner's cabin, and you'll see that is the AC outlet. That's the air conditioner port for this cabin. Keeps this cabin nice and cool at night, and also with the sound and the fans blowing and everything else, there can be a party going on outside and you really don't even hear it. A lot of nice storage up here as well. And a little vanity as well.